Something has never happened before. So the feeling is something you can't describe. It's undescribable. It's the greatest thing that happened to me. I feel very proud being one of those that fly the very first commercial flight to Manama Airport, International Airport. So it's something you can't explain.
And for those who are still in doubt about this particular project, what message do you have for them?
I think we start looking for medical help for them, psychological or whatever. How can you be in doubt? This is all over the place. It's happening. Anywhere here. We're moving from here out and we're going to come back to this place. It's bye-bye to all the trouble that are going through the road, going through the house, going through the traffic, trying to catch flight to any other place. It's happening already. So anybody who is still in doubt now, then deserves some medical, attention.
Thank you very much for sharing.
All right.
Shit on this thing.
So today is the commencement of the official flight here, commercial flight. So how do you feel about the
Like I told those that asked me earlier, the feeling is not describable. Something has to happen. You know, you are born in this state, you grew in this state with so many stories about, and all the stories about impossibilities, how impossible it is for Anambra to have an airport or even an airstrip. But today it's happening. So there's nobody that should be able to define the feeling. You know, especially for some of us that have traveled trying to connect, outside Southeast through other states. This is something you cannot define. This is something you cannot explain. And that is why some of us made effort to make sure that we are part of this historic day. So I can't define it. There's no way nobody in China will define how I feel. You know, so it's a great thing. It's the greatest thing that has happened in my whole lifetime. I'm so happy and very, very happy to be witnessing this, to be experiencing this in my own time.
What are the benefits people from the state, especially the revenue?
Well, you can't again sum it up. You know, the data is so large. While we are driving from Oka to this place, we are seeing a lot of things. You know, with this airport and the international conference center, first is that activities will triple, will quadruple. You know, we're going to begin to have international conferences. We're going to have programs. We're going to have regional events. We're going to have Nigerian people representing the Southeast in Anambra State. You know, so the very first effect will be in the hospitality sector. You know, travel, stores, and hospitality sector. You understand? So all the hotels we have in Anambra will even be enough. It has never been enough. That is one. Two, so many traveling and tours agents, our tourism is going to expand. You know, see me wearing digitals and there are so many startups that have come up because of this airport. You understand? Then I'm not trying to talk about the number, the jobs that will come with it, the development that will come around. Like, an average Anambra man, he doesn't want to live now, near the bush. So this is not going to be an airport that you find in a bush. Every other landmass you see before this place, from Oka to here and from here to Onitsha, is going to develop. Look around, people are already doing a lot of activities there. So it's going to be something that will encourage a lot of business activities, revenue generating activities, both for the government, both for the individuals. I told the young people I spoke to yesterday that in Anambra State of today, if you don't have what you are doing, you might become depressed because the oil that needs to grease the sector, that needs to be speedy development is there, and it's this airport. So from this airport, you can teach anywhere in the world, and then you come back. Any other thing that is remaining, I believe, is just the gradual certification of work, and I believe they're all going to come. Because once I'm here, I'm home. Once I'm anywhere in the world, I'll be heading the same place. So the opportunities and benefits is something you cannot describe. Just like my feeling. the startups that already started, like the digitalization of the development is going to be supported by this very system. Then coupled with the strategic, deployment of the it's going to be an exponential shoot. So Anambra should be getting ready for economic growth. You understand? It's very fit that I'm enjoying the effort that I'm using. I'm feeling more, proud of the man. Gives me a again, apart from the fact that it's going to make my travel easy. It's going to make my movement easy. The key thing is that if you can rush to the airport anywhere in the world and you are heading home once the plane drops, it gives a sense of security for any other persons. You understand? Instead of dropping anywhere and finding your way through traffic to have no to get to your state. Come down here in Anambra State, you can then check in anywhere. So the benefit personally is you can't imagine it. Anything that benefits everyone around them, another way the person is, benefits it. You can open no you assume and you then because it takes foresight, it takes a lot of determination not to be distracted by whatever that has been distracting leaders. These are the things that you can't just voice out and say yes, we have done more than well at delivering this. Okay, I'm the Director General of Anambra State
Digital tools.
Digital Enterprise Office. I'm for this guy.
Looking at my face, you can know that you can agree with me. My joy today is over. Because His Excellency the Governor of giving me that's what they're going to do by citing these projects in our community and opening it last time, making the first commercial flights to land in Umueri today. That's why I have to share all what I've been to be here, so that I witness it, so that I will not at all anybody can tell me. Let me witness all what is going to happen. And I've seen a lot of people checking in, but because I even went yesterday to buy tickets for the expedition. But it's not the same so you can see the kind of Anambra people are going to benefit from this event. God has done it. God be honestly speaking, for the people of economically, we are very, very prospect that is going to grow my community economically. Subjects are going to get work. Royalty is going to be paid to the community based on little MOU and them. So these are the things. So the entire Anambra people who for years will be suffering going to Sapa, Enugu, and sometimes you spend hours at the airport. Sometimes you spend hours going to Enugu. Now, 10 minutes to the time, we can rush in here. And economically, Anambra State is going to benefit. I want to thank God. To thank His Excellency. They thank my people, the people of Umuwe, because it's not an easy thing. They gave a land worth 1,901 hectares of land to Anambra State. And during the construction, although there was small protest and but whatever you have seen as a protest can be considered as nothing if it were the Yoruba community. The community is a peaceful one. Our youths are cool-headed. That's why we allow Anambra State to support and assistance. The subjects and the people that listen to me, I tell them stop, let them go. Sure. This land was acquired in 2010 by Idris Imudo. The second part of it was acquired in 2012 by Dr. Obi. Then Chief Dr. William Madabo came and paid the first A and B. So the remaining C, if they have told us the money is already coming, something that we need to sort out. They have shown good intention, they have shown good faith by paying the compensation. Oh, sure. Most of them by acquiring the land, and then it will be true. And then
So what's your name, sir?
Okay, just one more question. How would you describe
well, Anambra is just starting, so let us see what we do.
You are coming over.
No, I'm serious. I know you.
Because up with us on top, what do you want? I don't know. What happened? No, you tell her.
How's that?
Which